Hey guys, so welcome to day 10 of the 30-day challenge. So we have successfully made it to 10, which means that we executed our A plus setup every single time without any mistakes 10 times in a row, which is very nice. And let's review today's trading. So we can see that today we don't have much in terms of the pairs I trade. We had only President Trump speaking, but it was tentative, so I wasn't too scared of that, if I can say it like that. And then we had 9 p.m. USD, so I'm obviously going to be done before that, so that doesn't affect me. Then I'm not trading any of these, and it's earlier, and I'm not trading any of these. And also it's later, so we are good to trade today. So let's hop into the daily time frame on Euro USD. Actually, let's first start with Euro JPY, where I took my first trade and it ended up being a loser. So I'm bullish here. The reason is that we on GJ didn't take out this high right here, so I'm expecting price to reach that and take it out, which means no matter that EJ did take it out. Okay, so I was just looking for price to use this daily fair value gap to reach this, meaning that EJ will also continue higher, probably to the same point again. So basically I was bullish on all three pairs. On USD also we have clear relative equal highs above right here, and look at these, beautiful. And we have a daily fair value gap, so I'm expecting this to get reached, this level. As you can see, daily relative equal highs, daily fair value gap right here, we reached into it. I'm expecting moves up, taking out this, eventually this. So Euro JPY, that was the plan for the daily time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, I didn't actually see much. We had these relative equal lows right here, and we had this 4-hour fair value gap. We had these drawn liquidity above. So I was looking for price to take this out, these lows, and then for me to find the long towards these upwards highs. When you drop on the 15-minute time frame, that looks like this. So we had these clean lows, which we did take out right after the 7:30, and I started looking for my setup for buys. So we had this liquidity and this liquidity. Previous day's low. After we took that out, we were inside the daily fair value gap, and we had everything. So we had a breaker structure right here with enough energy, and then a 2-minute fair value gap on which I entered, and I ended up getting stopped out on this pair. It was a loss, which is completely fine. It happens. On GJ, price in the same time didn't take out these lows like it did on the EJ. So yeah, that's why I was a bit skeptical about the trade. I want to do it with 0.5%, but I just remember that let's go with 1% every single trade. So yeah, I mean that's my rule, so I just remembered my rule. So basically this is the trade, the first trade that I took from here. I was on EU, so let's break it down from higher time frame. So clear drawn liquidity above, we reached into a fair value gap right here, so I'm expecting higher prices. When price was starting on the day, it was a bit more above, and I was expecting for price to reach into the daily fair value gap. Okay, so we can see that here we have this for our sell side and this for our sell side, and that's basically to the downside. In terms of the 4-hour time frame, on the 1-hour time frame, we have these clear equal highs, and these clear equal highs. So not only, so we can mark them these actually as the 1-hour relative equal highs, but they're also on the 50-minute. But as you can see, we have clear here sell side and clear drawn liquidity or buy side. So at the start, which is like 7 here, let's break it down even more. So you can see these lows and these highs. So we're playing inside of this range, so I was expecting for price to either take out this and then me selling into the daily fair value gap, or take out this and then from the daily fair value gap to the upside to these clear targets. So it was a very clean day in terms of my model. So let's go ahead to the 2-minute time frame just for me to show you something. So here I can remove this. So 7:30 comes, we take out the 1 hour sell side right here, the London low, and some would look as this candle that it is a order block. So this looks like a clear as buy. When you look at it, price after 7 swept key liquidity right here and reached into a hard time frame PDRA, and then gave a nice energetic displacement to the upside with fair value gaps. I was monitoring this setup, so the setup will go like this. It's a clean setup considering that we have these clean, too clean highs. But the reason I didn't take it is because we are on the day currently bearish, because we need to reach into the daily fair value gap for me to consider taking any longs and reaching those hard time frame targets. So I didn't execute this one because I was thinking we need to sweep all of these liquidities and reach into the daily fair value gap for me to be able to take longs and reach for my targets. Okay, so I was waiting, nothing here, nothing here. We ended up sweeping these 3 key levels, and we struggled a little bit. Then we created another 15-minute sell side, if you can see it right here, this swing low. We ended up taking that out, and after that we created a breakout structure with this small swing high, and it gave us an energetic displacement with a 2-minute fair value gap. So basically that's our entry instantly. I tried to get the entry into 50%, so price reached here, it dipped below my limit and didn't execute me, so I was like a bit panicking because price was here, like here, and my limit was here, and it didn't fill me in. So I was just panicking a bit, but I decided to cancel the limit, and once price reached like a bit down here, I pressed buy manually, and I got filled right here above. So it's a big difference, honestly, pressing buy button here and getting filled here, but it's okay. I mean, it is what it is. Stop loss obviously below the low right here. Could have been a bit tighter, like 5 pips, but this one is still fine, it's safe. And then target is obviously 1 to 3. Price started going up a bit. After 1 to 2, we had price reaching into this 1 hour fair value gap, which is why I put my stop loss to break even once we reached it right here on this candle. And then we were just watching price and waiting for it to play out. Either I get stopped at break even or we hit take profit. This move down here was a move inside of the here 50-minute order block. As you can see, price retraced to it and then continued to my target with very nice move, as you can see. So yeah, that's basically the trade. The obvious drawn liquidity were these highs. As you can see, right after price reached these highs, it went lower instantly. The target could have been 4 to 1 easily, but in my rules it states that I have to take 1 to 3, so I'm not gonna break my rules by demanding more profit and being greedy. I got my piece of the cake, and that's all I needed. Yeah, beautiful price action today, beautiful setup, beautiful price action, very nice setup. The executions, this one was the Euro USD buy, and then we had this one was the Euro JPY buy losing trade. Okay, so that's it for today. Basically, this is a day 10. I'm very satisfied with today's trading and how everything went. I isolated myself from everyone's opinions. I did my thing. I did what my plan states to do, and I ended up being profitable today, which is very nice. And that's a good start to the week. We'll see what happens with the rest of the week. I'm gonna try and keep up the same mentality and the same level of locked in, if I can say it like that. So yeah, that's basically it. This was the trade. Pretty solid trade, A plus, very good. So yeah, for the rest of the week we remain bullish, especially in USD here. we are trying to get a reaction towards these highs right here. They are too clean, just like these on the lower time frame. These ones, so I'm expecting them to get reached within this week, probably next week, if at last. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you for tuning in.